Starting today, let's have some fun at the same time. Now, I call it tablet and pen time. Get your tablet, get your pen. I'm going to show you how to get $50,000 of personal business credit, maybe 100,000. What do you need for your business? What do you need personally? Bottom line is we need to balance our score so we get some more. I'm Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit. Now I've built $50 billion of credit for people. Would you like me to build some for you? Now, there's no picture, there's no recording. Why? Because I want you to put it in your brain. It's called a mindset. That's the goal. As we play, I accomplish every goal I ever had. Haven't you? I know you're trying to get through the process and learning how to play the game, maybe your personal life and business. There's me in 1981. Highest kick, fastest kick on planet Earth. Who says white man can't jump? Now, I like my goodies. You like goodies? Ferraris and Lamborghinis and goodies too. I like mansions as well. So let's play my way for a while. Do you want to be a millionaire? Please say no. Do you want to be a corporate millionaire? Please say yes. You see how you receive money matters. We're going to talk about foundation today, corporation division process, and you. Now, I know you've been ripped off by a friend and family member. Sorry to say, but it's probably true. And then what did you do? You read a lot of books. You basically want to do this and that. Let me show you the easy way. All right, you're going to get out a mirror. You're going to look at it today, put yourself in check. Let's understand at the end of the day, your life is up to you. I look at it this way. Who's in charge? God and you. So guess what we get to do? Take charge today. Would you like $50,000 to $100,000 of personal business credit to repackage your life the right way and write it all off anyway? See, you are what you think you are. So let's play the game and let's learn to win. All right, what is your goal today? You might have your list. Maybe you'll check it twice. Maybe I'm naughty or nice. The reality is very simple. The first goal should be thinking about is money. Money is the goal. Why? Because that's what it pays the bills. That's why it gets that off your back. I want you to write down $10,000. That should be your first goal. Okay? Now, that should be a monthly income. Now, if you want, I'll get you $10,000 of credit today. How about $50,000? How about $100,000? You see, credit is a rule and a tool to go get the income you need. Monthly income. It's going to take you money to get the honey. What does this mean? All corporate credit is a write-off. Interest rate and credit card. So the reality is the way you've been doing it probably wrong. Let's play my way for a while, okay? Now, I got 50 million clients I've helped for 47 years. I do got 10 little turds that give me a bad time, but not everybody likes me. Not everybody likes you. Would you like to make $1,000 today? Today. Seriously, make a list of who you know. Get them to one of my webinars. Get them to get to know Ray Reynolds, the godfather of credit. As I get to know you, you get to know me. Now, today, if you want, $500 gets you $100. $1,000 gets you $200. How about $2,500? All right, get you $500 and plus. So you can make money for you and your corporation starting today, if you want to, but it's up to you. I like making money. See, when I was a little boy being used and abused, I didn't like it. I thought it basically just kind of pissed me off. I had to get out of hell. So let's think about this today. If you look in the mirror, the next focus is how are you going to get to the money you need today, personal and business life. I want to get you $10,000 to $50,000 of credit for you personally or business right away. Right away, starting today. This means flat out. Let's think about the list I got yesterday. So did you do yesterday anything different today and tomorrow? Is there anything you're doing differently to get past go? See, I think you're stuck. And what happens is most people, they have the same rerun. Yesterday at 6:12 in the morning, I got the new list of repos, cars, boats, houses, and apartment complexes and duplexes. I got the list for probate, divorce, properties, and bankruptcy lists. Maybe you want to sell, supply, and vend your credit. So let's understand. I can get you up to $50,000 of personal credit right away. All we have to do is put all the places in a row. All right, the corporation, $50,000 to $100,000 is credit as well. Well, we need a corporation in here, division process. So the goal is getting up to that $1 million of credit. Maybe you want supply and vendor credit. So let's understand. Personally, we can get up to that $10,000 to $50,000 right away. We can line it up for you. Corporation, I'd say up to $100,000. If we do this correctly, I can get you a $10 million company. But I'd like you to do one thing for yourself. Don't think, just do. The more you think, the more you kind of screwed up. Now, if you're looking at corporation structure, take a picture of this page. I know this is a page we make an exception. Take a picture. Now, all right, storage units, laundromats, dry cleanings, apartment complexes, what I've done all my life. Now, when I was 17 and a half years old, I had 22,000 payphones, average doing 100, 300 bucks a month. From there, you know what? I had 19 houses. They told me, no, I couldn't get number 20. What the blank? So what did I do? I transferred my properties in my division process and freed up my loan to value problem. See, I'd like you to own a business and not have to worry about it, just to be an investor. How about I get you the $50,000 credit you need today to go buy that business tomorrow? And you get to $100,000 a month. Is that all right? Let's think today. If today you're going to do real estate, you're going to do flippity-dippity-doos. Why don't you research a $100,000 house below in what state has brand new ones? You see, you'll find out you'd have a corporation in 3 divisions. I can find you a brand new house for about $100,000 or less. What do we look at? Section 8s, all right, literally, or someone can manage them for us. But if we take the corporate credit and use it as a deposit, it didn't cost you anything for you. So let me build that credit to do that as well and do your division process. That would create up to $10,000 a month and get to $100,000 eventually as well. How about we look at another state like Texas? So if we want to put our mindset and understand, personal credit, let's get you 10 to 50,000. Corporate credit, let's get you at 100,000. Let's position it right so it can finance itself and write off all your taxes. Here you go. Within about 90 working days, I can set up your corporation in 3 divisions. Okay, set up the division process. Let's get the ones that got 5 bedrooms for 165,000. How about 250? How about 325? A management company or Section 8s. Believe it or not, you can make money in new properties right away if you want to, or you can do flippity-dippity-doos. Now, here's some clients, and what I did is simple. I rebuilt their personal credit, got them to 760, got their corporation $200,000 of cash credit. Then I helped them get a basically storage unit in their apartment complex. Based on positioning it correctly, I did all the work for them. In other words, I went through the escrow and did all the hard work while they get the goodies. Here's one with $22,000 a month after all the bills are paid. Mary got $47,000. How about David got $54,000? Now the other 5, they're about $72,000 a month. So what I did is I positioned them, rebuilt them personally, 750 score, got them up to 50,000 of credit here, and then I went to the corporation division process. So I want to get them to millionaire. See, basically out of my 30 people in coaching, 20 are already millionaire status. How about storage units? See, I don't want you to run a business. I'd like you just to be the investor. Is that okay? See, all I need is you and your body to get you more money. Now let's look at Freddie Mac. All right, these 8 were gone 2 months ago. What did we do? Let's think. Okay, there's different types of loans in Section 8 and DSCR loans. Hey, I can get financed 100%. I can get them to give me 100,000 per every 20 people, and that would have 60 units. That's $300,000. I can reference 3 times 5 and turn it to $4.4 million of cash credit. I can go get the American dream. The only thing stopping you is you. So let's understand how to play to become the bank. Is that okay if we become the bank? So let me rebuild you my way. And I got my clients some laundromats, got them 3 of them. What did he do? $63,000 a month. Got basically a laundromat here in the dry cleaners. What do we get to do? All right, $30,000 a month. See, the goal is between laundromats and dry cleaning, there's one on every street corner. Why don't you own them? Why not? You'd be the investor. How about Wendy's restaurants? How about Jack in the Box? How about gas stations? See, these are the type of businesses I've basically created and went into $3.7 billion of corporate structure. Would you like to play? I told you I had my 22,000 payphones when I was 17 and a half years old. The replacement became the EV charging stations. California says they're 1 million units short. They offered even to let you get the money to invest in that. Would you like to get some money to get the honey? But it's up to you. All right. Today, I would like you to drive around in a car in the passenger side. I'd like someone to drive you. I'd like you to look at everything around every street corner. Make sure it's a busy street. You'll find these on almost every street corner. My next question will be you looking in the mirror. Why the hell do you not own these pieces? I don't get it. Somebody does. Why not you? You see, there's the ultimate goal, division process. So if we play my way, I'll find you 3 locations today. If you want them under your corporations and divisions, or if you just want that 10 to 50,000 of personal credit. Either way, I want to rebuild you. I'll do it my way. Show you how I became a corporate millionaire at 14 and a half years old, 2.6 billion at 26. So we could actually play my way for a while and get you where you want to go. So let's understand. I accomplished my goals. I have no excuses. I think half the people in this world are freaking lazy. They have better be a little crazy like me, have fun, but it's up to you. I like driving a Lamborghini and a Ferrari. Hell, I like flying my helicopter too, but it's not in my name. It belongs to the corporation, so I can write it all off. Now, sad, poor baby, boo-hoo, nobody cared. I was born in a damn taxi on the way to Gardena Hospital. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she-devil from hell. All right, she used and abused me all the time she could. I wanted out of hell. Your journey today begins with me if you want. So understand, I need you to draw that diagram right in front of you. Let's take a piece of paper and let's turn it this way. Do you have the guts to play? Do you really have the guts? And I'll challenge you almost every minute of the day. Now let's understand, draw that diagram. We're going to think about Bank of America that's bankrupt up to 8,000 locations in every city and state. They bankrupt what? Corporation and their subsidiary called a branch number. They bankrupt the hell out of it, take the money and the assets and write off on their taxes. All your banks do that, cities and grocery stores. Let's draw this on this side. You ready to play my way? I'd like to get you 10,000 to 50,000 of personal credit. That's what I like to do right away. Then I want to take your corporation. If you don't have one, I'll hand you one for free. And I want to get you divisions of me. Divisions of me allow you 3 more chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you must well be dead. I know. What did you do? You took your credit cards, you jacked them up, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more, you hocked your house and you backed yourself in a corner and you brought the damn pain home. I call that stupid. You're not stupid. What the hell did you do? So let's look at the banks and the grocery stores and Geico and Cities and Sam's Club. See, you got a choice today. You can play. This means very simple today. Stop bringing the damn pain home. Knock it off. What the hell's wrong with people? I want you to be a certified CFO for you personally, getting that 10 to 50,000 of credit, then 100,000 to the corporation at least, okay? I want to repackage your life my way. I want you to look behind the damn curtain. I want you to tear it apart and learn how to play. You see, I know you've been bringing the pain home, and that sucks. So let's play my way. Let's understand. Every credit card you have in your personal wallet, you need a sticky. We got to dummy-proof this. I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough, all right, security chief of TRW, became a Experian a long time ago, and I wrote the rules and tools, 25-20% rule. If you take your cards and you put a sticky in the back, you write down the limit of the card, what's 25, what's 29%. You see, the moment you hit 30, you screw up your credit. You drop it. You get stuck. Hell, you can't get any more. So let's give you some rules and tools, okay? Remember, I'm going to get you to a 750 score, and I'll guarantee it if you do what I tell you to do. TRW, the report's from Thomas Raymond Woolridge. Bicycle parts in 96, they became Experian. And I drew the first one of these. It was good, fair, hell no. Good, fair, hell no. I want you to maintain a 750 from now on after I rebuild you. I want to give you 10 to 50,000 of personal credit. Then I want to get to the corporation, build you 100,000 plus. I want you past go and learning raise rules and tools. Simple. As we play, here's Billy, just like most of you. He backed himself in a damn corner. I found him laying outside Bank of America on the ground going, ah. All right. He was sad because his wife left him when he was overseas. Thank you for your service, Billy. Well, what did I do? Here's his credit. He don't have any. It's all crap. Do yourself a favor. Take a picture of this page. Now, you see, supply credit to the corporation can turn into cash. So if all of a sudden over here, you're jacked up, and you're stuck, can't get any more, nobody will freaking help you, I'll get you past go. Let me get you 50,000 of supply credit. Come over here and take care of the debt. Well, you screwed up anyway. So the goal is, let's understand how to play the game and win. You got the guts yet? We'll find out. I got Billy 51,000. All right. Now I got classes and I'm online 6 days a week. I've been online or in person for 47 friggin' years. Where the hell you been? Sitting there going, beep, beep, beep. Isn't it about time you get off your assets and do what you're told to do? I know you don't want to be told what to do. Well, hell, I became a millionaire corporation, 14 and a half, 2.6 billion at 26. You might want to pay attention while I've been on the radio and TV for almost 50 years. It's about time you pay attention. What do you think? All right, get to know Ray Reynolds. That's me. Godfather Credit, raisecredit.com. See, I think you're 55 and above. I think you're stuck. I think you're so damn disappointed you played it safe and you didn't take a chance. Damn, why? A division allows you to roll the dice and not bring the pain home. There's your problem. You are your biggest problem. All right, let's make you a CFO for you personally in a corporation. Would that be okay if I get you to millionaire status? Now, coaching programs are fun. I only coach 30 people at a time because what happens is I can only do 6 calls a day. I got one opening right now. It's gone, it's gone. Oh, well, that's right. My senior and junior coaches will coach the next group. Because if you want me, it's called now, now, now. But my people in coaching, 30, 20 are at millionaire status already. So guess what? I want to blueprint you. Do you have the guts to get on the phone with me? Do you have the guts to talk about your past, present, and future? Good, bad, and ugly, bankruptcy, tax liens, whatever crap you got. How about family? How about a corporation? You got one? Not, I'll hand you one for free. How about division process? I invented in 85, 86. From there, irrevocable trust. Hell, we got a plan to die. We got a plan to live. We get to play the game and win. How about a car? How about house? How about auto income? How about we look at cash flow, free up our time, what I put in my book 47 friggin' years ago, winning the game of business. So you can play, and I want your spouse or your partner of life on that phone with me for an hour. You ready to play? Now we're going to look at plan A. Plan B is for losers. There's the ones who settle. We're not going to settle. We get knocked down 1,000 friggin' times. We're getting up 1,001. Got it? All right. Now, if you're going to be a real entrepreneur, understand something. You're going to feel like you're falling off the damn cliff. You got what it takes? We'll find out. Corporations, a legal person. Look right there. Come on. Here's chapter 18. And now I understand. Let's pay attention to what I did. I was 7.5 friggin' years old. 7.5 at Mrs. Hope's house. She had a poker game every Wednesday friggin' night. All these rich and famous people going blah, blah, blah. They said a corporation's a legal person. I wrote it down. I went down to the Torrance Police Department the next day on my little bicycle. Library next door, man, what does this mean? She walked away. She was rude, like I was wasting her time. All right, she came back 5 minutes later and said, here's a mock face, here's a bug. Hey, you've been reading the books too. What's your problem? Are you 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, or 70? What the hell have you done so far? I'm sorry, you let the world beat your assets up. We got to stop that. So I learned this at 7.5 years old, and it cost me $10 for my first corporation. You want a new one? It's $30 a day. You got 30 bucks? Okay, you see where it says may sue or be sued? I didn't pay attention to that. My first corporation, I did it for $10 because it was a nonprofit. It's Helping Hand Industries. Nowadays, it's 30 bucks in California, 100 bucks for profit. I got $100,000 of credit cards in the mail without applying for credit. Would you like some? It's up to you. I got named in the movie Dave. Isn't that fun? 12.5, I got in trouble. That's right, I used the word Braille. It belonged to the Braille Institution. I didn't know that. I didn't understand trade name, trademark, and copyrights. But I learned to play that way too. So today, let's write it down once again. Never bring the damn pain home. You see, what you got to realize is that's when I was a little boy. Those grown-ups kept saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. That's what it meant. You know what they came back and go, I don't think they knew diddly squat. Let's understand if you have a corporation today. It's on Secretary of State's website. They sue it. They sue you. Congratulations. You're the duck and the sheep. That's the way it works. All right, because you own the membership or you have the stock. Let's put our ducks in a row. That's what they said anyway. Let's never bring the pain home. Got it so far? All right, so understand. I'd like to create your list for you. That's right. I want to write your list for you because your list so far hasn't worked. Your list sucks. Oh, I'm being too blunt for you. We're going to write it my way. And what am I going to do? I'm going to get you 10 to 50,000 of personal credit. I'm going to get you a corporation 100,000 to $1 million, and you're going to go get the goodies, daily list, weekly list, project list. I'm going to write the project list. I'm going to tell you exactly what I need you to do, and I'm going to do most of the work for you anyway. Then hand you the damn keys. I don't have excuses. So understand, foolproof program. That's what I created for me. We can look at basically homeless people living in their car for 3 years, Glenn. We can look at people coming out of prison called Freeway Ricky Dicky Ross, $1 million cards. How about Thomas? He was in prison for 26 years. Brand new dump trucks in 6 months. How about Michael? God rest his soul. How about we have Arnold? How we got presidents? You know, I incorporated President Reagan, 2 corporations. Nancy kept just saying, say no. I did teach our children, it became the DARE program. See, we got to play. Now, Fishborn's nice, Mama's sweeter. And Clinton, didn't he get in trouble too? Did all the presidents get in trouble? Most of them, don't want to go in there. So let's look at Costner. How about Giovanni for Pixar? How about we got a college professor, Biola University, my client too? How about we got basically Gold's Gym Superman? And then we got Kirk from Big Ross. Is there credit, yes or no, today for your corporation, yes or no? Would you like 10 or 50,000 or personal credit? I'm the godfather of credit. Guess what? I've done 50 billion so far. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels want to play. Now let's understand your problem is you. You didn't bother to check out how it makes it work. Biggest mistake I watch people do, they don't dissect anything. They follow like ducks and sheep. And I think that sucks. You signed an SS5 form. Goody for you. What's that, Ray? I hear that all the freaking time. People sign a damn form, and what the hell they're really doing? Called stupid. They get an SSN, and that's the 1040 tax return. Oh, you didn't do it? That means you were born in 71, and mommy did it for you. Federally mandated. See, you got one chance to try. That's bullshit. You forgot we the people. You forgot a Social Security card isn't yours. It says do not laminate, don't use for writing purposes, and basically don't carry with you. Your problem is you didn't compare SS5 to SS4. You didn't pay attention. What the hell's wrong with you? Line 1, look at it. Legal name of entity or individual person. Did you know the only form the IRS ever created for banking and credit purposes was an SS4? See, the problem is you, some of you are crooks. You don't file your tax return. Then go to prison like Wesley Snipes did. He went to prison for 3.5 years. $18 million left, and guess what? He's what? Is he famous anymore? Not really. So if you want to be a crook, just go to prison like he did. But if you want to pay attention, you're going to write down irs.gov. Now, 1244. Write it down now. irs.gov, 1244. See, you can take your LLC or ASC Corp and turn it into an S. Why would you do that? Because you don't pay any tax up to $3 to $5 million anyway. Isn't that the way to play? See, your problem is the lack of knowledge is why you bring the pain home. The lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. You're not stupid. You just been doing stupid. So Richard, he didn't listen to me too. He wasn't survivor the first show. Ran around naked twice, almost died. Guess what? His attorney said, you get to keep $375, rest goes in the IRS. Now I want you to listen to this. This is where your biggest screw up is. Reference 3 times 5, write it down. Why the hell did you not take that 50,000 you pissed away and reference 3 times 5? What's wrong with you? I don't get it. You watch rich and famous speakers do this shit in your face, and you sit there going, his $1 million check, he can reference 3 times 5. That's 15 million friggin' borrow money. Borrow money is not taxable. Your biggest problem is you. Your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. And you're not stupid. You keep falling stupid. It's about time you change that. But it's up to you. Well, Richard went to prison 3.5 years. 10 years probation. You violated that too, being stupid. See, the lack of knowledge is why people do stupid things. So I want to shake you and wake you up. Is that okay today? How will we plan the problem? Come on. You let your friend and family member rip you off, right in your face, and then you read some books, how to do this and that. Goody. And you've been ripped off like most people and most clients have. You see, you paid for a corporation. You paid $5,000 to an idiot attorney, CPA, and corporate service. Did you know they're all free? All you pay is the damn filing fee, and you didn't learn diddly squat. Let's turn these suckers up today. All right, here's the United States of America Incorporated. 50 corps, 50 states and cities. Do you know they made sure that if they have an oh shit day, they created a Chapter 9 bankruptcy? That's right. That's how they bankrupt 11 cities so far. Are you ever going to listen to we the people, ever? Are you going to understand the Supreme Court says a corporation is a legal person? Are you going to get off your ass and go get it? What the hell's wrong with you? You like bringing the damn pain home or something? We're going to write down division of me. Write it down now. Now, not next week, now. Okay? You can take that SS4 right there, right in your face. Get a copy of it today and put your name right there on line 1. Name, corporation, division, or subsidiary. Hell, I can build you a credit file in 2 seconds. You ready? I helped set up the damn system in the first place, so we can play my way. So let's write down 3 divisions of me and 5 closet divisions. Come on. Oh, you had a oh shit day? 15 years ago, I was in a friggin' coma. My wife signed a POA. Tax attorney stole $3.7 billion friggin' dollars of my money. So what did I have to do? I've always had a backup for a backup. 3 divisions of me, 5 closet divisions. See, I used the number 8 because I was born on the 8th. 8 and 0 are infinity beyond. They're great numbers. And understand, every race boat, race car, and race motorcycle have the number 8 on it. So what did I do? We came out of the coma. Well, honey, go to Mark's place. His family owns a jewelry mart. I walk in and come back, honey, I'll be right back. I'm walking with an oxygen tank for 10 friggin' months. Are you friggin' kidding me? But I had to. I come back, she goes, where's your wedding ring? Where's your Rolex? I told my wife I had to have them cleaned. I sold the damn things. It is my job as the family, the head of the house, the husband, the father, to take care of my family. So I sold them. I also understand this Lamborghini here. Here's the damn keys. I bought that Lamborghini as a division of a corporation. I don't sign my name with my SSN. That's called stupid. I did a division of me. I guaranteed it's from that. Have the apartment complexes, commercial real estate, and billions in real estate. I got a problem with one entity. What do I get to do? Like your bank and grocery store in your city did. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Did you write it down? Put that sucker over here. If I can't save in 6 months, I'm going to bankrupt the shit out of it and keep the other good pieces. You bring the pain home because you don't know how to play. You should have got my series of books called Winning the Game of Business 47 years ago. You sign a lease. So you sign in the lease, or is the division of you? Every property is a division. The IRS is SS4. You're taxable when you're profitable. Did you know under the Fair Lending Act, one card can get 99 more sisters? Would you like 100 million bucks? Your biggest problem is you. You don't get off your assets. You want everything to be convenient. This is the biggest crap I've ever seen in my life, when people don't get off their assets and go get it. This is the United States of America Incorporated. Isn't it time to play to win? Now, I'm the guy that helped set up the dashboards. That's right. TRW became a Superior. And I think TransUnion, Fullerton, California just copied my shit anyway. CBI, Equifax, I think they did the same thing. Do you realize I can set up a cash credit report under a tax ID in less than a minute? Would you like 100,000 yet? Let me know. Now, here's Mary. Mary's like all of you. You come to me after you screw it all up. Mary, poor girl. What did she do? She works for Apple. $250,000 a year. She married her boyfriend, sweetheart, 3rd grade. She goes to the attorney. She gives him $10,000 to sign the lease. He gives her options and all kinds of good stuff. Then $5,000 to the CPA to watch the books. See, Mary wants to start a restaurant. Oh, goody. When she used her personal credit, which all you did, she had an 801. She used 98,000. She dropped the score to 600 score. She called up the CPA and attorney. What did I do? What's the response? They don't know crap. They have no idea how to be an entrepreneur. Mary's restaurant failed. Since a stupid attorney had her guarantee the lease as her versus a division of her, they basically had to file bankruptcy and personal one too. She lost her house. 3 weeks later, her husband says, I didn't sign up for that. He divorced her. So should you not learn how to play the right way? I had to repackage Mary too. So let's repackage you. And please stop bringing the pain home. Now, if you got a corporation, oh goody for you. If not, I'll hand you one for free. Free. You just pay your little filing fee. If you look on Secretary of State's website, you'll find your corp and your name there. And you probably used your home address. Why the hell would you do that? It should be on mailbox, etc., or shared office space. So check it today, put your ducks in a row, because you have a bigger problem. When they sue that corp currently, they sue you. That kind of sucks. So why don't we create a line of defense so we can protect our assets and never bring the pain home? Now, here's a $100 million building I obtained, one of the Lamborghinis, one of them, and the $5 million mansion, and $1 million race boat. Here's some goodies to show you, all right, the truth. So let's understand. Now, I got properties on all 5 islands as well. So if you let me add you to my credit system, let's get you some. Would that be okay? If we repackage you my way for a while? All right, let's write down credit, loan, and money. Write it down, credit, loan, and money. So here's our problem. If a corporation does business, they can sue it and they can sue you. If a corporation is basically set up as a management company, it's called line of defense. Your division has a franchise. Your division has an apartment complex. That's financial freedom. Now, this will start you at $10,000, $100,000 a month, if that's what you want. Now, understand, maybe you want to do flippity-dippity-doos. Good for you. I had my 19 houses at 17 and a half, and at 21, I got tired of the buyer being a liar. The agent and the broker too. They're all friggin' liars. And you hire that contractor that hires a subcontractor that stand outside Home Depot, and after they sign the contract, they're trying to cut every corner they can. Well, that's what they do to make more money in their pocket from you. So let's play my way. I didn't get tired of that. I sold my first car years ago. I decided they gave me a deposit to carry the paper as a division. That got me $413 a month. I sold my first house. They did assignment of mortgage. That's $1,200 a month. Do you realize you could have been the bank for everything you ever sold in your life? And your problem is you screwed up. All right, you did. You can take an apartment complex and dissect the hell out of it too. You might want to get to know about the assignment of mortgage. In my real estate system I set up for my billionaire clients and financial system. How about the assignment of asset? Write them down. We get to play my way for a while because your way sucks. Sorry. I like to rebuild you and make you money making machine. Now let's think today. Let's say I'm all jacked up over here. Let's rebuild you, supply to cash credit, rebuild you. Let's get you $100,000 to $1 million of vendor and supply credit. Let's OPM you. Let's get you down in Broad Street. I wrote the rules and tools on that too. Let's sell some stuff on Amazon and eBay. All right, now here's a $500 million of goodies. Would you like some? Would you like some, really? Seriously? God's gift, the mansion in the harbor. So having properties on all 5 islands are kind of fun. We look at the race boats and the yachts with RayReynoldsUniversity.com. Oh, don't forget about the Duffy. I'm going to take my beautiful wife to Captain Jack's on Friday nights and drive through the harbor. Women love that stuff, and the moon shining on the water too. You want to play with me yet? Okay. How about the $100 million building, the $1 million Lamborghini, and another Lamborghini, and the helicopter? And white men do jump. Stupid people say we don't. I accomplished my goal. I don't stop till I do. What happened to you? All right. Oh, this is Grandpa. I didn't know this was Grandpa at the time until after the coma. I did my research. Did you know Grandpa? He won the Olympics in 1932. They called him Coach Bishop, Roosevelt High. They even made a movie after him too. Maybe that's why I could kick the door jam at 10 and then back to hoop. I'd go make it go beep when I was 14 and a half. So guess what we get to do? You get to reach your goal if you want to. Now, the word no does not mean no. You accepted no. What the hell is wrong with you? When you accepted the word no, you knew no didn't mean no. You knew they didn't know how. You knew this in your head. They didn't know how, and you accepted it. No to me means they're stupid. Get the hell out of my way. Let's do it my way for a while. 1,000 steps. My next series of books were 12 books and CDs. It's called The Millionaire's Founder's Kit. It's a full blueprint for success, literally to $1 million. I sold this in the Bonaventure, Los Angeles for 32 years for $5,000 a set. Been around a long damn time. If you want me to rebuild you, let me know. You should have $10,000 to $50,000 of personal credit right away, and you should have up to $100,000 of corporate credit right away too. But it'll up to you to follow through. All right, let's write these 5 things down. You ready? There's 5 things you must have. Number one, I got to build you to 750. I'll do that right away. No problem. Then I'm going to get you corporations and divisions. And then on top of that, we're going to get you cash credit from 100,000 to 1 million. Write it down. Then I want to get some checkbook money. Then I want supply and vendor money. These are a must-have. If you're going to get to million to billion, that's what you need today. All right. You don't have a corp? Well, sorry. All right. If you do, you probably spent thousands for a piece of paper that was damn well free. And they even made you pay the filing fee. Brian here, he gave his CPA $5,000 for a corp, and they made him pay the filing fee. What do you think? You have magic dust or something? He didn't have to pay a dime. If you don't have a corp, I'll hand you one for free. You pay your filing fee. What is our goal? Stop bringing the pain home. Put your ducks in a row. Let me repackage you my way. My way is to million to billionaire. Is that okay? All right, here we go. Got those people again. See, I'm the incorporated for rich and famous people. Lakers, Clippers, and Dodgers and Angels too. All right, here's what you did. Sorry, this is the time you have to look in the mirror. You had this kitchen table meeting with your friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. We're going to jack up our credit, drop our score, get stuck, can't get any more, back ourselves in a corner, and be stupid. Well, that's what you did. All right, what's wrong with you? Do these need to be turned up or something? I want you to stop bringing the damn pain home. You never had to in the first place. Your problem is your lack of knowledge, is your stupidity, and you're not stupid. You did stupid. We're going to correct that. You're going to write down today's date, and you're going to give me the next 90 days to rebuild your life. I want to get you 10,000 to 50,000 of personal credit, and I want to get you 100,000 if you want a corporation, if not more. You see, you're getting older, slower. You're not as pretty as you used to be. None of us are. It's about time to get past go. Now, winning the game of business, hell, I wrote that 47 years ago. One of my companies called Repackaging America. Don't worry, only in America I gave to Don King. But you know what? Page 6, paragraph 3, it said cash flow free up your time. That's what I created, and that other ding-dong tried to steal it too. There I am in a coma. Damn. You got everything going, you're helping people, everything. What happens? July 4th, 2009. My wife wanted to take one of the yachts and my 3 yachts in the backyard. They watched the fireworks group with a group of people with the fireworks. One had a virus. They didn't tell anybody. I got to go in the coma the next day. My wife called the office at One Technology Drive over on Spectrum. My building was 22,000 square feet. Ron, my district manager, takes a U-Haul truck to go steal my books and CDs. Tom, my IT manager, he sells my websites and my phone numbers to the highest bidder because I have 50 million people in my database to a damn porn site. Never call the phone number. What's my point for you? Watch your back. Who the hell do you trust? You got to understand something today. All right, you allow people around you to rip you off. You want to copy their Millionaires Founders Kit? You call the office, simple. It's $499 to you. If you Zelle during this broadcast only, it's $299. Take a picture of Zelle. Your banks bought Zelle July 6, 2022. They got together, and if you notice on Google for the last 3 weeks, all banks had to settle. They all indicted too, but you got to play it. So let's understand. They're closing down B of A's 400 more locations, 8,000 by the end of the year total. You see, they closed down a branch number. They get to bankrupt, keep the assets and the money. See, you don't need to go to the bank anymore. It's Zelle now. Make deposit or read what? Withdraw. But again, you get to play my way for a while. So if you want to Zelle anything to me like the $299, it's Ray at racecredit.com and Ray Reynolds recipient. Okay? Now, if you're going to start a business, please understand, the people around you, I don't know who you trust. Some are going to push you off the cliff. I hope they're going to catch you. You better hold your breath. All right, for me, this is my routine. Ever since I was a little boy being used and abused, I didn't like it. I found myself crying my eyes out looking in the mirror. I was 2.5 years old. I realized back then, if I get up at 2:25, the abuser can't get me. If I wait till 2:30, the abuser gets me. So what did I do? I woke up today like I do every day ever since at 2:25, get to my knees and say, thank you, Jesus, for yesterday, today, tomorrow too, and forgiveness. Amen. Simple. Then I go look in the mirror. See, I had to put myself in check. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy or family like you. What do? You got an idea, you talk to your friends and family. Oh, goody. You know they're going to interrupt everything you say. In the middle of your conversation, they're going to interrupt you, tell you how to do what you need to do, which they haven't done diddly squat themselves. So maybe you want to listen to me a little bit. Don't cloud your direction. Is that okay? All right. Here's July 4th, 2009. I got 3 yachts in the backyard. Everything's good. Everything I touch turns to gold since I was 4. Here I'm laying in the coma. I get to hear my tax attorney trick my wife to sign a POA. This son of a biscuit's going to steal $3.7 billion of my life. I'm screaming. No one can hear me. The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. I was given a choice right at that time, stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. So let's understand. For me, I moved 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old. I've been shot. I've been knifed. When you go to school in Watts, Torrance, and Long Beach, you got to learn to kick it or run. I'd rather die than run. So we can play my way for a while. Now let's understand. I had an oh shit day 15 years ago. Have you ever had an oh shit day? Come on, let's be honest. My client texts us while I'm broadcasting that day. Stay away from boats and fireworks. Yeah. All right. Bullshit doesn't pay your bills. Today, you have all these debt consolidation BS companies. By the way, 99% of them don't own the debt, and it's not collectible anyway. It's not like it was years ago, and basically on the credit bureaus, it said Consumer Credit Counseling. That was my damn company doing nonprofit. So be careful. Make sure they validate the debt. If you're thinking about bankruptcy, please understand, you need to learn to seal your record before you file it so it doesn't go in your credit file. If you don't listen, then they screwed it up. Oh, well, that's on you. So understand, getting past go. See, I think you're stuck. Let's show you some Lamborghinis I obtained. How about a Duffy? How about a mansion? How about white man do jump? Stupid people say we don't. More Lamborghinis. And what do we do now? How about race boats? How about helicopters? U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris? See, that's just a couple goodies I obtained. I call it race rules. Would you like to play yet with me? Now, I created a blueprint, and I called it the Blueprint of Success when I was 9.5 years old at the Torrance Library. And I also wrote down, see it, believe it, go get it. That's the name of my blueprint. See it, pray, believe, and go get it. It works. Now, credit repair. Here, let me get out my bullshit meter. Bullshit. Oh, I got a magic wand. Ooh. Yeah, BS. I've never seen so much BS in my life. Credit repair is against the federal law. Federal law, period. All right? How about the Credit Repair Services Act? They're not allowed to collect money up front, but they're doing it all the time. Especially on TikTok, you get to do this or that. There's some ding-dong ball guy the other day. It's great. You need to get 2 or 3 secure cards. Every one of those are inquire, you dummy. Oh, you need to put yourself on mommy's card or daddy's card, authorized user. When a credit card is older than you, it puts an alert and freezes your report as fraud. I've never seen someone stupid in my life. So let's write down section 611. Got it so far? You can learn how to play your way. Now, here is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. They just basically sued the Credit Repair Cloud. This guy's going to have to pay $3 million for selling credit repair. But the reality is Daniel's going to have to get out his damn checkbook. He's been teaching you can credit repair. This other ding dong on TikTok, he's got a certificate from this company. So he's, oh, I can do this. Shit. Amazing how much stupid I see out there. So let's understand, if you have a collection account, a real one that keeps hitting your bureau again and again, you can't be a damn crook. You might have to learn how to kill the debt. There's 5 ways to kill a debt. Man up, woman up. So if we do this correctly, we might have to negotiate a debt or two. From there, the 29% rule, and we do a rapid refresh. Rapid score and rapid refresh, hell, I invented them 42 years ago with Harold Stokes and Ken Yarborough. I call it the KISS method, keep it simple, stupid. Okay, is that all right with you? Now, let's give you some steps. You ready to write them down too? I like having goodies. You want some goodies too? Now, we get into it because they bought Credit Karma December 3rd, 2020. Credit Karma has nobody to help you. It's all through email. They don't want to talk to you. They just want the money. Now, the next one I want you to be careful with. This one you really have to be. LifeLock. Now, I carry a $2 million policy. They got a $1 million policy. I remember when Mark started the company with that big 18-wheel with his social on the side. And they copied it all the time. And the guy just came out of prison, so he wanted to work. Don't worry, LifeLock, be careful. They've been indicted 6 times. The last indictment's $100 million. So what can you do for you? Let me obtain your credit file today. All right, let me tell you exactly from my mouth to yours and your ears what exactly you need to do. I want to get you 10,000 to 50,000 of personal credit. Then I want to get your corporation 100,000. Would that be okay? We do it my way for a while, and then you're stuck with me from beginning to end. You see, I analyze people on Friday and Saturday. You're stuck with me every step of the way. Now, here's that form you didn't pay attention to, most of you. It's called an SS5 form. Gee, you got an SS5 to get your SSN for 1040 tax return. Now, if you didn't do it, that means mommy did it in 71 when Nixon said take the gold standard out. All right, so understand, you gave yourself one chance. That card you have in your personal wallet today, it says do not laminate, don't use for ID purposes, don't carry with you, but you break the rules all the time. Congratulations. So it's Property Administration, not you. All right, so understand that card is for the 1040 tax return to track your income so they can tax you as much as they can. When you got your first job a long time ago, you go, where's my money? You went to the company. I got paid. Where's my money? I barely worked, but I want my money. They said flat out, the IRS gets their cut. You get the leftover. That's what made you a damn duck and sheep. You didn't learn how to play the right way. That's on you. So we can play my way for a while. Is that okay? Again, irs.gov, 1244. And guess what we're going to do? We're going to compare the SS5 right now to the SS4, both IRS. So when you're a bank and grocery store and city file bankruptcy because they have a separate what? Branch number, separate corporation, separate tax ID, they bankrupt the shit out of it and keep the money in the assets. Line 1 in front of you, legal name of entity or individual person. Why the hell didn't you do your research? You like following people like ducks and sheep? The only form that the IRS ever created that allows banking and credit purposes, it's right on the damn form. Get a copy of it today. Find it, I'm telling you the truth. It's one per entity. So my dashboards I set up in the 80s when I'm training Yarborough, having fun, become a Sperian. All right, from TRW Sperian, you know I can set up a credit file instantly. I got this new book coming out called Raise Credit Kit. We're going to have a download for everybody in high school. I'm going to set up their credit file and get them their first credit card and not secure it from that ding dong TikTok. That's just bullshit. I hate bullshit. I'm going to give them the new file, set it up, new credit card, give them Raise rules and tools. Your choice to understand. I can set up a brand new credit file today, SSN or SS4. Would you like 100,000 credit to your corporation? Let me know. That should be your goal. Now, I started doing that for people in 92. We want to play yet? Let me know. All right, your corporation, if you have one, if not, I'll give you one for free. You pay your filing fee, is going to do 4 things. You're going to buffer tax, no taxes due till you're profitable. You're going to get the corporate credit. It's all a damn write-off. It's free friggin' money. Just maintain the debt. You're going to get a car at fleet price, and you're going to stay at a hotel and get the free buffet. That's all it's going to do. Your divisions are the line of defense. Well, I invented in 85, 86. Oh, they're cheap, multiple functions, buy at wholesale price, multiple credit reports, and separate liability. Do you imagine if a corporation got sued, they'd sue you? If you get sued, you back yourself in a corner. That's a duck and a sheep. But a corporation creates a division called an entity. It's a line of defense. That follows tax ID. But tax ID, they also follow SSN, SS4, but it builds credit reports, either one. Maybe we can learn to play my way for a while. Now, I'm going to guarantee what I say, okay, long as you follow through. Out of 50 million people I've helped over the years, I got 12 shitheads online putting me down, and I call them shitheads, sorry, all right, because they screwed up the program, and it's my fault. One of these ding-dong Renee Collin bullshit, she's never worked for me in her life. But she works for the company that sells CPNs. So it's better to put me down and lie. But some dumb people believe the 10 versus the 50 good ones. All right, violation. There's 2 things you get to do. Number 1, do not jack up cards and do not apply for credit. I have always paid for the first wrapper refresh for every client I've ever had out of my damn pocket. If you jack up a card or you apply and crash your rapid rescore, I'm going to charge you a damn fee. And if you don't like it, too bad. So understand there's 5 ways to kill a debt. You got to repackage you. IRS, they have a form called 656, a 433A and B. Again, you got to rebuild you. Do you want the 10 to 50,000 credit, not personal or not? And then we get the corporation to get the same up to $100,000 right away. Here we go, 750 scores waiting for you. All I got to do is analyze you today. From there, do a rapid rescore and block all your shitty credit. They had a 610. All right, now they got a 757. Is that okay? We play it my way for a while, but you got to be part of the program. All right. Now she's got a 651 with no green lights. I do a rapid rescore, get her 750 and get her green lights and build her $1 million of credit. Would you like $1 million? Let me know. All right, here's a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. These poor couple, they went to a bankruptcy attorney to ask them questions, and they sold them a damn bankruptcy. What did it say? Gonna sell you a pickle or an ice cream? They never needed bankruptcy, by the way. Here's 11 collection accounts, even later on their car payment. Here's $3,000. So if you allow me to rebuild you, get you that 10 to 50,000 of credit, put your score up and away, what we're going to do is basically do the rapid refresh first. Then you're going to go to class on Friday and Saturday, and our goal and the target 750. I'm going to charge you $999, but I'm going to give you 1,000 card back. Is that okay if I reimburse you to personal business credit? Now, during this broadcast, I cut the price in half to $499. That be okay? Then the card's $500. With raise rules and tools that I set up in the beginning, you now maintain a 750 score. Got it so far? All right, now it's a Zelle. Take a picture. Zelle, if you want that today. Now, starter package, it's simple. This is millionaire in the making. You got 2 choices, millionaire in the making. Would you like 5,000 of credit or 25,000 in the beginning? I want to get you 100,000. So let's understand something today. All right, for $999, I'm going to rebuild your personal credit. You're going to go to class on Friday or Saturday, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. For $999, I'm going to give you 5,000 of credit. $24.99, give you 25,000 of credit. Got it so far? Now, what I'm going to do is analyze you within 24 hours. I'm going to add a bunch of history from my dashboard as an affiliate. Then I'm going to pop you some credit right away. Is that okay if we do it my way for a while? Now, if you want that, it's a Zelle, or you can call the office right away, 800, all right, 800-254-9506. Number's right in front of you. If you use a credit card, they're going to charge you 5% more. But that's why I like Zelle. Now, I need you to do some work. You ready? I need you to write down a phone number, 888-567-8688. See, you added yourself to the national mailing list and the robocall list. You do this crap to yourself. That's your own damn fault. They sell the voting list because I'm a voter 412 times a year. All right, Cable Bill Corporation. If you call this phone number today, opt out 5 years or a lifetime, get off the national mailing list. The phone number is right in front of you. Write it down now. So the goal is like anything else as we go through this process to win. Isn't the goal to win? Let's plan the problem. Yes, I'm sorry your friend ripped you off. One of you, it was actually your brother that ripped you off and you allowed him to do that. Then you got ripped off other people and you spent a lot of money on a bunch of crap. Let's get safety credit. Let's understand line of defense. I want to get you 10,000 to 50,000 of credit right away. But I need you to understand rules and tools. All dashboards do exactly what I designed years ago. TOW became Experian. Green. 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So let's understand utilization and sticky. Got it so far? Now, I'm going to give you a solution for your problem because your excuse will be, I lost my job, I stubbed my toe, blah, 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 blah. Let's understand something. All cards fluctuate. All right, all of them but 2. That means all cards have to stay within the 25-20% rule, period. And these 2, they don't fluctuate at all up to $1 million friggin' dollars. As long as you maintain a payment, your score never drops below 750. You gonna write down raise rules and tools yet? It's about time you learn how to play my way. Well, that's up to you. Got an emergency? Lost your job? What are you gonna do? What everybody does. Instead of asking them to increase their limits before they jack it up, they jack up their credit in 42 days and get stuck. I call that silly and dumb. So let's understand today, every one of you spend $50 every other day on a bunch of crap. I'm sorry, but it's true. So you need 50,000, you need 5,000 now. Go ask your friends, your family, the bank. You told them you need it, so the answer is no. See, what you say is what you get. But understand, if I want you to have 5,000 on credit, the payment's $50 a month. The average person wastes that every other day. If today we basically pay attention and turn these up, if I get you 50,000 of credit, you get to write it off. It's the same amount of money you piss away every month. Why don't we go get 2 pizza restaurants? And guess what? With the drive-through, we can play and win. Oh, there's white man can jump. Stupid people say we can. Nixon took the gold standard out in 71. Now let's write down the following. You ready to write it down? I'm willing to sacrifice the division, not the corp and my family. You see, you've been sacrificing you and your family long enough. That's called silly and dumb. We're going to sacrifice the division if we had to. We're going to protect the corp and our families from now on. We're going to get our cake and eat it too. Raise rules. All right, step 7, and become a certified CFO and never bring the pain home. Got it so far? All right, there I am in that coma. Google the address, find out I'm not full of shit. Just tell you the truth. And then I was in a coma at 5.5. I was crippled for life. That's right. But Jesus said, get up. I got up, freaked them all out. Well, that's when they're working on me, but I still got to die. I get to come back and help you. See, the devil's trying to hold us down. God's delays aren't God's denials. All right, let me repackage you like Humpty Dumpty. I want to get you 10 to 50,000 of personal credit and a minimum of 100,000 in corporation. Would that be okay? We put you in a coaching program and you play and I get you some checkbook money. Now, checkbook money is up to 150. So that may be a little bit more than you asked for. Is that okay if you do a little bit more? What's your corporation again? Well, remember, I told you to draw this earlier today. You can relate to banks and grocery stores doing this all the time in front of you. You need 3 divisions of you, by the way. 3 chances to try. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. The lack of knowledge is what makes people do stupid things. People aren't stupid. Half the world is freaking lazy. The other half, you're not stupid, but you followed stupid. We got to get past that. Now, this is a joke. I know it's my job. I got 2 kids. Get off your lazy butt, sir. Drive an Uber, drive a Lyft, have a damn garage sale. Go to the church for the food. Hell, what did I do? I sold my wedding ring, Rolex necklace bracelet, and I built $1 million of credit in 6 friggin' weeks. I got my divisions of me. I bought my wife her next dream house. Why the hell do people stay down when they never had to? I don't understand, stupid. Do you understand stupid yet? I went from a coma, 3.7 billion to shit, homeless again, and back to millionaire to billionaire. 2 corporate structure. Why the hell haven't you? I don't understand. You better get your 3 divisions of you and 5 closets ready to play. Oh, well, what can I say? What can I do besides help you? Now, understand, you're going to have to write down disconnect, isolate, incorporate. Why? Because you're going to have a shitty location. You have a shitty tenant. Something's going to go wrong. Cash and supply credit. What are we creating? A line of defense. What are we willing to sacrifice? A division. Never the corp and my family. If you allow me to get your tax ID in my system, I can set up a Experian, Trezor, and Equifax instantly. I can get you basically some credit, up to 100,000 right away if you like. And then I can get you up to $1 million if you want, or checkbook money. But again, it's going to be up to you. Dashboards are fun. I'm allowed to use SSN or SS4. What would you like me to do for you? Let me know. Been doing that since '92. All right. Dashboards, I think they just copied what I did for TRW, became Experian. How about we set up tax IDs and get a bunch of credit reports and finance the dream and quit bringing the pain home? Now, here's my problem. All right, back in the late 70s and 80s, I had $53 million of credit cards. 53 million. They're starting to shrink my limits. That's scaring the crap out of me. I decided to do my research, C-191D. I found out that a corporation can loan that money privately. Then I basically, for real estate, created Homestead Blocker, UCC Win and Chattel Mortgage. Every time I loaned $50,000, I created $2,400 of cash flow. This is where I came with cash flow for your time. All right, let's understand in my book called Buckets of Money. Write it down. All right, I took 4.6 million, 18 months, 41 divisions, and I created auto income of $190,000 a month. Is that good? And then the assets behind that were $1.1 billion. Will that be okay if I teach you how to play that game too? I did that in 98, by the way, by the time I was done. All right. So if you have a corp, you look on Secretary of State's website, make sure you didn't use your home address, shared office space, all right, basically mailbox, etc. Never your home address, please. You put your ducks in a row, because right now if they sue that corp, they're probably going to sue you, and that sucks. How about we create a line of defense and we protect our assets? So if you needed $25,000 credit today, all right, to you personally, okay, or corporation, normally it's $2,500. If you would call the office right away, they're going to give you that $25,000 in cash credit. You or corporation, when you tell us what, all right, $1,875, and that's an opportunity now. You want $50,000 to you or the corporation instead of $5,000. It's going to cost you $3,750. If you want $100,000 instead of $10,000, which is 10%, we're going to do that basically today for you or the corporation, or a combination of both, for $7,500. I like to put $25,000 or $50,000 to you and the rest of the corporation too, but it's a Zelle. Or you can call the office at 800-254-9506. So let's understand, I'm having so much fun in credit in personal business for over 47 years. Under the Fair Lending Act, I realized I can create something called daisy chaining of credit. One card can get 9 more. Would you like to take one card and turn it into $1 million? Let me know. How about 2.5 million? If you allow me to do the divisions for you, I will add 2,000 of my history. And listen carefully. I'm going to add you to my credit cards and my history. And when I go to get separate credit for you, listen carefully. All right, it'll offer me to get a card for you connected to mine, or it'll give me the ability to ask for separate billing. When you do separate billing, you get your own account. That's how it works. So if you allow me to build your credit history and the corporate umbrella, I can get all the divisions to get as much credit as you want to. A division usually is $4.99. Today you can get 3 for $9.99 and 9 for $24.99. It's a Zelle. You call the office right away. Got it so far? See, I like goodies. But the problem, they kept kicking my assets in the 70s and 80s, loan to value. Division process got rid of that problem right away. So we could play the game and we can play to win. Now, basically, like the Harleys got to ride with Neil Diamond twice. So about $500 million of goodies. Would you like some? Let me know. Now, I need you to open an IRS account. That's right. IRS.gov, set up an account to watch your tax returns. See, one of the creditors is going to send you a form called 4506T or C. I need you to be prepared, okay? As we play the game, I want you to have $1 million of credit cards. That's what I like. And $5 million of checkbook money. Will that be okay? We did it my way for a while. If I rebuild you here, get you 10 to 50,000 here for you, then I want corporate credit. I want to get to 3 Sparks, 160 times 9. Is that $1 million? How about B of A times 9? Wells Fargo. How about Inc? How about Gold? See, there's only 10 great credit cards. The rest I think suck. This is up to $5 million. Now at that time, I want to position you to the bank. You see, the banks will give you up to 150. I call that checkbook money. These are the 5 of my favorite ones with checkbook money. Divisions allow you to get up to $5.4 million of credit if you want. And divisions justify your projections of $1 million. Is that okay? We play the right way? All right, let's do this. Let's think of every division as a bucket of money, because that's what it should be. Now, I got specialty classes all the time on Saturdays. Friday and Saturdays, you stick with me in live classes if you want to. Very simple. And basically this coming week, we're going to have basically how to play with tax balancing. So this is what I want you to do. I want to get you 100,000 of personal credit. I want you to basically get the 100,000 in corporate credit. I want you to use borrow money to buy your lifetime income. See, borrow money is not taxable. So between the real estate and the franchise, that's how you have your cake and eat it too. By the way, that's called raise rules. Become a certified CFO and never bring the pain home. Let's pretend I gave you a check for $1 million today. The first thing, I want to buy a house and car. Stop. You should have referenced 3 times 5. 3 times 5. Leverage the money into more money. I've been teaching that to rich and famous people for 47 years. So understand, $1 million becomes 15. So if we play my way, you're going to get there where you need to be. Now let's pretend today, because you're going to win the battle, you won the lottery, okay? You won the lottery, what are you going to do? Well, first of all, I don't want you to deposit that check in your personal account ever. I want you to put it in a division of you. I want you to sit down with the banker, and I want you to borrow against it. Borrow money is not taxable. Let's turn that into $100 million. Will that be okay? Now, an example, the United States of America Incorporated, 50 corps, 50 states, and cities. You see, you could have did the same thing. They even created the Chapter 9 bankruptcy. You brought the pain home because of the lack of knowledge. There's no reason you had to do that in the first place. So let's Google bankruptcy today. Let's understand that can be SSN or SS4. Who wants to be the duck the next time? It's going to be up to you. All right. If we plan the problem, I can add you to my credit system, and I can build you up to $1 million of credit. So again, I want 10 to 50,000 personal in the beginning, 100,000 are basically business, and I'd like to get the opportunity to build you $1 million, if you allow me to. But that'll be up to you. You got to run your race, beat your doubt, get the hell out of my way while I rebuild you, and do most of the work for you anyway. All right, getting Pesco. God's gift, the mansions in the harbor, the race boats, RayReynoldsUniversity.com, helicopters and goodies. Now I need you to do some work. You ready? Write down driver's license, insurance registration. You're highly intelligent, but there's a problem when someone pulls you over in a bumpity bump. You're giving out your home address. That should never be done. I want these things changed to P.O. Box or mailing address today, right away. I want you to protect your assets, but that's up to you. You buy a car or a couple of cars in buildings. That's only 1,013 divisions. What do? You go to the car dealership. You let them sweat you for 5 hours. I don't understand. What you should have done is where you sign that agreement to let them run your credit, you put down allows one inquiry, take a picture, and let them know. Instead, they got to rip you off with inquiries. About 9 of them have lost $20,000. If you're going to stop bringing the pain home, you're going to have to buy cars at fleet price, tax ID division. Registered owners of car is a division of a corporation. That's how you're going to buy cars from now on. From there, the house. You have a house, you bought it under you. Well, that's okay, I guess. Hopefully it was Homestead Trust, okay? Now, you never put husband and wife on the loan, ever. The man should be on the loan because that's called stupid, and she should be in control irrevocable trust. It's called smart. You see, you don't get loan to value for 2 people. But don't worry, if you lose house and car, that creditor tells the IRS, and they make it a 1099-C. Now you got double shitty credit. Oh, well, you didn't learn to play. Register owner of a car should be a division. That's the way you play the game to win. Plan the problem. As we play this game today, remember, every property you get should be a division. Why? You don't know which one's going to fall and sue and screw you up. Your house payment offsets your taxes. Amazon didn't pay any tax on the first 10 billion to trillion. Hell, why would they pay tax? There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. We watched Mr. Musk here literally borrow 44 billion to buy Twiddly to make it Twiddly dumb and X marks the spot. He's got spaceships. So the other 2 guys. So you could join the club if you want to, and you can actually start winning the battle. But you have to pay attention. All right, run your life through a corporation or conjunction. How will we pay tax or buy a Lamborghini? It's simple. So your paycheck today, you get the net income. What's left over, you're paying car payment, gas registration, insurance. I'm going to yell the word no. I'm going to say yell no, 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 no. Drive a company car like I do. Isn't that the way to play the game? Step 17. All right. Today, irs.gov, 1244 form, get a hold of an SS4. Find out I'm telling you the truth. It says banking and credit purposes. You never had to be a duck and a sheep since day one. You chose to follow ducks and sheep, and you became one. Now we're going to think differently, okay? We're going to play it my way for a while. Here's Mama. Nixon took the gold standard out. Every woman's mandated to sign the SS5 for the baby. See, when you buy a house, it's escrow, closed, homestead, trust. When they sue you, they take it away. When you're dead, they basically take your family and friends and put them in probate. Then you hire the contractor that hires a subcontractor that stands outside Home Depot. And they want to cut corners and slip and fall and sue you too. See, I think you just make sure they get diddly squat. I like diddly squat, don't you? Why not? Why don't you look at irrevocable trust today? And we play my way for a while. I like that, but again, it's going to be up to you. Stop bringing the pain home. Now, Wesley Snipes screwed up. He listened to his ding-dong attorneys and CPAs in Beverly Hills, California. Cost him $18 million in 3.5 years in prison and then probation. So you cannot play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. That's not acceptable. For what do we get to do? Step 20. All right, why don't we buy things at wholesale price? Save up to 70%. Don't pay a bill up to 90 days. How about we leverage money to 15 million? And we get a leverage in the money, line of defense, and write it all off because borrow money is not taxable. Is that okay? We play it my way for a while. All right, that's the ultimate goal. I like to play. All right, that's called blackjack. Now here's the Red Rose University before the coma. It was only 22,000 square foot building. We can play my way for a while and use my blueprint called See It, Believe It, Go Get It, which I've modified over the years. So I don't think you have your time. I think your time has you. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, you're going to have to feel like you're falling off the cliff. I don't know if you have what it takes. We'll see. All right. Coaching program. If you want, I'll get you basically privately in a coaching process from 6 weeks to 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, and I'll get you past million. Okay, but that's going to have to be up to you if you want to play. So do I want to be a millionaire? No. Do I want a millionaire corporation? Yes. So we're going to blueprint that call. Husband and wife or partner of life. It's an hour on the phone. That's going to cost you $9.99. Very simple if you want that. From there, that's step 22. Take a picture of this. This is what the business I want you to get into. I want you to own it, not run it. The ultimate goal is going to be up to you. If you want, we find locations, usually 3 at a time, that I'm buying for me, and we'll give you an option if you'd like one of those too. But let me know. As we play this game, I'm going to take $40,000 off of a credit card. See, you're not going to have the $100,000 cash in the bank, and if you did, you should leverage it anyway. We're going to take the corporate credit, use $40,000 and get a laundromat or dry cleaners. We're going to get $3,000 to $10,000 a month. We're going to take $100,000 to get a storage unit. We're going to take $250,000 to get an apartment complex. We're going to create something that creates cash flow to free up your time, how I designed it years ago. So here we go. You go to the expo, I think you're a deer in the headlights. I'd like you to own it, not run it. Is that okay? That's what I'd like to do and help you do that every step of the way. All right. Here is 6 weeks of coaching with me. You're stuck with me. I'm going to do the blueprint call. I'm going to give you $25,000 in cash credit. I'm going to do the expedited rapid for 6 weeks. I'm going to get you in all workshops, literally, all right, for level 1, level 2, level 3, and specialty classes. Now, this normally is billed out at $11,596. If it was done for my last position available today, it is $4,999. All right, the ultimate goal. And all you have to do is call 800-254-9506 and say, I want the last one that Ray just offered to me. There you go. Now, it's a Zell if you want. Now, I want you to be real estate franchise storage units. I want you to think about 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. What are we going to do? Well, if the IRS is going to say $5 million below a small company, let's change our goal to $5 million. Let's fight to get you the keys, and I'll guide you every step of the way of your first location. The ultimate goal. From here, remember, corporation's a legal what? Person. I told you to draw this earlier today. From now on, you're not going to be a duck and a sheep. We're going to get you $10,000 to $50,000 of personal credit, up to that $100,000 to $1 million or corporate credit. We're going to repackage your life my way for a while. What is a division? A line of defense. In case we have a bad one. What are we willing to sacrifice? Division. Never corp, never family. Now, today, I finally got a wife, and I got 6 kids, 12 grandkids. I never had a family as a kid, so I don't know what that's really like, but I'm not willing to lose them. Corporation, not willing to lose that either. Division, everybody gets checkmate because you can go get another one and another one too, as long as you have no intent to do fraud. That is step 23. As we play, I like the American dream. Reach in the dream, think to be the impossible. Training people to be a certified CFO, personal business, even corporations into millions of dollars. The ultimate goal, very simple. So if we do this correctly, never have joint credits in the way. You buy a house, it's Esco Coast Homestead Trust. From now on, we're going to buy through trust, a corporation. I'm sorry if you spent thousands of dollars for a piece of paper and didn't learn diddly squat. They're free in all 50 states. You just pay a filing fee. Divisions for real estate, franchise, current business, and you set up the line of defense. Because I'm sorry to say, we all have old shit days. I want to give you credit up to times 10 of your investment. I want to take away your excuses. That's number 24. Because I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way. Very simple. Now today, if all you want is a 750 score, very simple, we'll analyze you. We'll add history and do a rapid rescore. We'll make sure you go to class on Friday and Saturdays, invite you there. Rapid rescore is your goal. And go to class Friday or Saturday, 750 score. The next thing is we normally charge $9.99 and give you 1,000 cord back. During the broadcast, we discount 50%. It's $4.99. And the card becomes $500, and you use Ray's rules to maintain a 750 score. From here, it's a Zell. That's all you got to do. From here, if all you want is to rebuild yourself, write down millionaire in the making. Please write that down. See, I want to get you 10 to 50,000 of personal credit. I want your corporation and your divisions to get you up to 100,000 of credit. So if you let me rebuild you, articles also taxed it. If you have it, great. If not, it's yours for free. For $9.99, I'm going to give you 5,000 in credit, 5 times your investment. I'm going to analyze you right away. I'm going to basically add history and pop credit. If you want 25,000, it's $24.99 to do all that today. And all you have to do is Zell, or call the office right away. Simple. There's your Zell. From there, understand referrals. You can make $1,000 today just by referring people to me. Very simple. Or I'll build you more credit. Referrals. You can give me a referrals list, and I'll make sure you get credit for that too. What's our goal? If banks and grocery stores can file bankruptcy and cities in front of you and not bring the pain home, why didn't you want to learn for you too? Your ultimate goal is to understand, all right, what you see in your own city from Sam's Club to Geico and across the board. Your goal is to basically stop bringing the pain home, become a certified CFO for personal and business, and get up to 10 to 50,000 of personal and up to 100,000 of corporate credit. That would be your ultimate goal. But you got to look behind that curtain every time. You got to understand how it works. So we do our best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So at the ultimate day, in the ultimate time. So right now you have a chance. If you'd like me personally to hold your hand every step of the way, all you got to do is call the office right away, 800-254-9506. And understand today, all right, you're stuck with me and I'll repackage your whole life. Get you 10,000 to 50,000 of personal. The goal should be 100,000 to the corporation and the division process too. So the ultimate goal is we do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And we never forget at the end of the day, God loves us all.